Welcome to the Chasing Genius podcast. My name is Crystal, and I am your host for the number one show for creatives in pursuit of their own creative geniuses. Aren't you tired of asking for permission? Are you tired of waiting for validation? Are you tired of waiting for approval of others to make the creative work that you've always wanted to make? Well, this episode's for you because we're going to talk about why you should stop asking for permission and do the thing you've always wanted to do, which is to create. I know a lot of us are tired of hiding behind the fear of wanting to be accepted. We're tired of seeking approval from others. We're tired of waiting to be validated. We're tired of waiting to be considered cool in order to do the thing that we've always wanted to do creatively. I find as artists, we have this innate desire to want to fit in. It's normal, as humans, we want to fit in. We don't always want to be the outsider. We don't always want to stand out. But as creatives, that can actually hinder our growth more than it can help it, because this desire of wanting to be validated, wanting to fit in, it actually hinders our creative voice. It hinders our individuality, and it prevents us from creating the work that we are destined to create. Because the truth is, each and every one of us creatively has a story that is meant to come from us. We have a unique perspective, a unique view, a unique taste, a unique style that is specific to who we are, that we often throw away because we want to fit in with the crowd and be in the mix with everyone else. We have to stop hindering ourselves. We have to stop waiting and asking for permission to do the things that we want to do, and just do the thing. You can do whatever it is that you want. There's no rules to creativity. Give yourself the permission. Give yourself the validation. Give yourself the approval that you so desperately try to get from people outside of yourself, and give it to yourself. Waiting to be validated by others is cool, but the main validation you should be waiting for is the one from yourself. If you want to do something, just do it. There's no one in the way but yourself. There's no one that's stopping you from doing the thing that you want to do besides your thoughts and your fear of not being accepted. And just because everyone is doing something, it doesn't mean that you have to do it. There's always an thing, when it comes to like fashion, for example, there's always a style that's popular in every era, but the people that stand out are the people that go in the opposite direction of what everyone else is doing. Just because everyone is doing it doesn't mean that you have to do it. You can do whatever you want. You have autonomy. You have a creative voice. You have a perspective that is just as important as everyone else. So if you want to do whatever you want to do as a creative, just do the thing. Literally, you can do whatever you want, contrary to popular opinion. In the end, this desire of wanting to fit in a lot of times comes from the desire to have a community or to have a tribe of people. It's easier to feel validated when there's people who are like you, when you have a community of people like you. And something that I recently heard is that once you make the thing, your tribe will find you. Your creativity isn't meant for everyone, and I'm sure a lot of us have heard that we only need like 1,000 true fans, which when you look at it in the context of like a billion people living in this world, that's like 0.0001% of the population that equates to 1,000 true fans. Understanding that helps us to realize that our work isn't meant for everyone. You don't like everything. Like, I don't like every style of music. I know like Beyonce is trying to convert us all into country music and to like country music, but like it's still not my preferred genre of music, for example. I'm sorry, Beyonce. I just needed an example. But like the people who will find value in you and will find value in your work, they will find you, and they will find you when the time is right. It's hard to discover somebody, a musical artist, if they never put out a song. We all have that one underground artist that we love, and they only got one song, and it's like, yo, where are the rest of your discography at? Like, where's the rest of the music? Where's the rest of that? If you never put anything out, no one's gonna be able to find you. So that goes back to the point of, you can do whatever you want. You can put out whatever you want, but as long as you are constantly putting yourself out there, the people who are meant to find you will find you. If I don't do these videos, I'm not going to find anybody, and nobody's going to find me. And I'm desperately trying to find my tribe, my community of people, right? So as long as I'm consistent with putting my work out there, the right people will find you. It's just like you trying to find a creative job as a photographer, right? You want to work with musical artists, right? But you don't even work with the musical artists in your area. You don't photograph the community of artists that live next door to you, or your friends who are musical artists. You know what I mean? Like, in order to get the work that you want, in order to attract the people that you want to be in their circle, you have to put the work. You have to put the work out there, right? You have to put the work that you want to be hired for. In the end of the day, taking action will always trump seeking approval and permission. You don't need permission to do the thing you want to do. You don't need to have the best mic in the world to start a podcast. You don't need to have the best camera in the world to start a YouTube channel. You don't need to have the best car in the world to go on a road trip. Whatever tools you have in your arsenal is everything that you need. And yes, over time you will accumulate. You probably get a better camera. You probably get a better mic. You probably get a better car. But all those things will only come as you build your skill set. And once you tell self-doubt to sit down, we all have the tendency to have imposter syndrome, right? Imposter syndrome will tell you that you're not ready. Imposter syndrome will tell you that you need more knowledge, or that you need more skills, or that you need more, insert whatever it is that you think you lack. But the magic of being a creative person is creating. You have to create. Stop waiting for others to see your creativity, and see your creativity in yourself. Stop asking for permission and validate yourself. Give yourself the permission to create the work that you've always wanted to create. In the end, the most important person that we should be validating is ourselves. You could do whatever you want. And once you start putting yourself out there, the right people will find you, and the right community will surround you and support you and validate you. But it all starts with you validating yourself. So thank you so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. And remember, the genius in me sees the genius in you. And I'm always, always rooting for you. Peace.